Hey guys, we're back into this. So, I think we're doing fairly well considering how my infantry got their asses kicked in the first map and almost crippled my army, and then not getting reinforcements after the patrol mission. Got a couple good battles. I lost one dude, and that's just one of those black Avengers who had no armor. I think we're doing very well. So this is I guess you could say the branch of fate. There's three places you can go. I recommend doing revenge. As we continue with Sven Carlson, we're going to get more gold from him for, saving his ass. And as well as my favorite unit in this game, as well as a few others. Or we can just go straight to Lauren, which you get $1,000 just for attempting to go, and then you say, fuck you, and leave. But you miss out on this part right here. Or you can go straight to Zifbar. So Lauren and Zifbar, spoiler alert, I'm sorry, this is, you have to go to these places. Actually, you don't have to. That's kind of a dumb way to put it, but so if you do the revenge first, that's what I recommend. You're gonna do some battles, and then be forced to go to Zifbar because there's just no more work. Well, in the middle of that, you can go to Lauren and skip Zifbar, but your chances of doing so very slim. I mean, it's possible. I've done it once, I think, or maybe that was my dad. Me or my dad did this once, so we were able to go straight to Lauren and skip Zifbar, but it just hurts you in so many ways. Hence, I've learned from actually listening to the briefings in some of these missions, because you get some bonus stuff for doing some of these missions that isn't really said. So you get different units. So if you let's listen to these real fast. So
I am deeply indebted to you for our rescue. I had reached the hideout only to discover my family missing. I tracked the orcs, but was discovered by a rear guard while I slept. I was lucky not to be killed. My prayers to Sigmar were answered when you and Captain Bernard freed us. Now we are faced with much work to be done. Escort my family back to Wissenheim, where you'll be given rest. I would ask you to help stamp out the greenskins from my land once and for all. For this task I will pay well and equip you with the necessary reinforcements and supplies. I guarantee you many prosperous weeks at Wissenheim. Firstly, though, I would ask that you escort us home.
so there you have it. That's the first one. I feel that this is, I guess the true ending, the true way to do it is to go this direction, just because there's some events that happen that you see in the sequel to this game, so it kind of makes sense.
Your elven friend wishes to employ us for escort duty.
My mission is of the utmost importance.
The
You will
utmost
accompany me
importance.
to Lauren, where I will contact the Elder of the Forest for further assistance. You will be paid well for your efforts.
This journey would take us over the Black Mountains. Dargrim warned us the mountains are alive with orcs and extremely hazardous. I trust we will be paid very well to undertake such a long and arduous mission.
The urgency of my mission requires me to accept your outrageous fees. You will be paid in full when we reach Lauren. Commander, I look to you to seal our contract.
Like I said, if you do these missions right now, you're most likely just to get obliterated. I will show you why, because I will take this path just to show it off and attempt to get some items, which won't really, with the way I go, I'm going to be able to do all of them, as well as do my normal playthrough. So
We got some orc plans from Corpse of their champion. It looks like our fortress of Zufbar is under siege. And that a new orc offensive is underway. We've got to get back to Zufbar. We march tonight. I'm impressed by your skill with your blade. I offer you the chance of glory as we wade into the orc hordes.
And what of payment?
What? Is the honour of battle and a barrel of Bugman's brew to nurse your wounds not enough?
Honor and a sore head do not pay the innkeeper.
Very well. I'll see that you're rewarded if you join us. We'll travel through Ungdrinanke, the underway south of Blackwater, to avoid greenskins along the way.
Alright, so go to the Zipbar this way. You're basically going under the mountains. It's the only way to go this way, and you get a unit that you can only get going this direction. So I will show all these off. Like I said, the Revenge and the Escort to Lorne I'll show off at the same time because I can do them both. But if I go this way, then I go straight to the Zipbar and I miss all this. So before that, like I said, the Branch of Fate. So we need to make a couple save files just to be safe, because I have screwed myself over by not having extra save files. So save here. I know it says march to Zipbar, but that's not where we're going. So at least I hope not. I hope I didn't just fuck up my file. I'd be pissed. Okay, good. So we're doing the Revenge. So many missions have 1 or 2 battles, or you'll travel somewhere and then you'll battle. This one's the same way. Do not bring any units, because you would be wasting your gold. I mean, your units come with you regardless, but don't pay to have them battle ready.
We need men soon. Then we go quickly. Drill south wall.
No, wrong. Drill east wall. Yes, east. Drill.
Ah, full. South wall. Crumble like that. Easy, south.
I drive, not you. You obey. Thankful say east. Thankful say we do. Drill east. Start now. Quick. Orcs not worry stunties for long.
See, mission complete. So it says it's just a money sinker if you do that. So here we
There
are
are
doing the
reinforcements for hire at this time.
yay.
Look to the troop roster for detail.
So here we are, up to full strength, ready to go. So The worst part about these guys is if they get destroyed, so you have a limited number of troops to get, and these guys get destroyed, your whole army's crippled if you try to replenish them. So only just a few handful of battles are actually worth the shit in. These ones not so much, but there's a lot we can do. If you go this way, you get the most missions out of the game, the most battles. It's the way to go.
These orcs must be encamped somewhere in the hills. Your final objective is to track down their base and destroy it. First, you will march to the town of Vanberg, where greenskins have been sighted across the River Weiss, just south of here. It is fortunate that the river is impassable there, otherwise they would long since have fallen to the orc hordes.
The river must have a crossing point.
Yes. There is a bridge 9 miles southeast of Vanberg, which is held by a unit of my men. When you have reached the town, you are to make the area secure. Captain Bernard will take 2 units of my guard and will travel with you to the bridge. He has orders to follow your command.
What of payment?
I will give you an advance plus a personal letter of promise for 1,000 crowns, which will be honored at Vanberg. If all goes well, your next mission will be to move to the bridge and start a search for the orc camp.
So I was going on about a thing with your archers and how to keep their costs low, but I'm pretty good on money, and I have plenty of troops to give, so you see how you can formate your guys to be, skinny or long ways. If you have 7, there'll be 1 line of 7, and all 7 will shoot. Other than that, best you can do is 6, but I'm feeling pretty good about our how much money we've got. So we're gonna fix them up and go from there. And these guys are free. I'd recommend bringing them just for cannon fodder, but at the same time, it takes a little bit of experience away from your guys. Not a whole lot. We're gonna do this one with the least amount of people possible. Like I said, if you lose a good group of these guys in one battle, it's gonna hurt you. You're not gonna be able to replenish them until really only 2 spots in the game. But depending on how your other guys get messed up, you might not even be able to fix them up. And I'm saving them for a couple battles that I kind of need the extra units in. So.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Hold! Engage! Yes, my lord. Destroy them.
You might be wondering what's with that spell. Well, not only does it slow down the enemy, makes it sort of easier to run away, easier. Slowing it down, it gives your infantry the chance they need to hunt them down or beat early. Kind of sucks a little bit, just the basic fact that I don't want these Carlson guys to get all the experience. Which they might just be dying. Yeah, he's dead. He got shot. But like I said, I'm not redoing these battles. If I die, you know, let's let the game take itself. And it did. Yes, plenty of XP. So, kind of sucks that I lost those guys. This battle actually did go very well in my favor. Destroyed. It's not quite good enough for those Carlson guys. They just said, "Fuck it, we're out." And so they died. So it sucks because I'm gonna need those Carlson guys. I really am. Mission here, I've always skipped. I mean, I've just never been able to do it. Things just stack way against you, but so I think, well, we're gonna do it. I've beaten it before. Look at that, 200 points. They even got 150. They killed one person and they're just out. And that was the first Carlson guard. That was that Carlson dude's right-hand man that he sent with us to lead these guys. He was like, "Oh, I'm a bitch.